Hey everyone, I'm George the Antique Nomad. Welcome to the Shop Hop Drop Sale. I'm participating with a bunch of other channels in this, and it's a different kind of sale because this one is being filmed as a video, and then if you want an item that you see, you just go right to the comments, and whoever puts in the comments first, I want number, whatever the number of the item is, well, it's yours because everything is at fixed price in this sale. That is part of the reason for having this. It's a little different format, but the reason for doing it this way instead of a live sale is I wanted to bring you a bunch of items that are fun and interesting and vintage and have value where it's just a set price. We keep the prices low and it gives everybody a chance. If you are seeing this video after it first comes out, you can still take a look and see whether the item is still available, because as long as the item is still with me, this sale will continue until everything is gone. As much fun as the live sales are, I do realize that some people really don't like to be so public about their buying, and I thought this would give you folks an opportunity to buy things from me that don't require you to go and put yourself out in front of a bunch of people. You can just do this at your leisure in the comfort of your own home. So I'm going to show the items. I will then show the price and the number of the item. If you're interested, please leave your name in the comments. We can send you an invoice through PayPal and send you the item. It is first come, first served, so the comments are time stamped, and whoever puts into the comments that they want the item first will be the one who gets the item. Most of these are small items that I will be shipping from St. Petersburg, Florida, but because the items are small, that will give you an opportunity to get them without the shipping being a killer. So let's get started because I have some fun things to show you. I'm filming this on my porch because it's a beautiful day in St. Petersburg, but you're getting some of the ambient noise of things like leaf blowers and passing ambulances every so often, so you're getting the full experience with me here. We'll take a look at the first flight of items up for auction while I tell you how I need you to help me with this. I'm going to tell you about the items. I'm going to tell you the number of the item, number and letter if there's more than one item being offered at one time, and the price of the item. If you want the item at that price, please leave a comment. The first person to put in the comment, I want number, and the number of the item you wish, will be the person who gets that item for the fixed price that we state when we're talking about each item. So it's pretty straightforward. I will need you to watch the replies because I will reply with who the winners are, and then the winners need to please send their information to me at theantiquenomad@gmail.com. And we'll repeat these instructions in the ticker. Our very first selection is between these two pins here. The one on the left is 1960s. It is japanned, meaning it has black instead of brass or silver tone. The rhinestones are clear and they have cutouts so that the light can get through, so they look really great against black or against denim, so you can wear them formally or informally, from about 1970. The one on the right is a World War II little sweetheart pin with a monoplane. This is made of pave rhinestone, meaning like paver bricks. They didn't prong set these back then. This would have been something you would have gotten at Woolworths or the Five and Dime for your sweetheart. And they're both very cute. They are $10 each. And they are number 1A and 1B. So $10 your choice. 1A is the japanned piece and 1B is the monoplane. Please put 1A or 1B in the comments if you would like to claim these items. The first person to comment will get the piece. Next up is this Royal Copley Rooster. The Copley Roosters sometimes had a paper label. This one is not marked in any way. They had an open bottom, so they did not actually have the mark on the bottom. A lot of Royal Copley has closed bases, but this one is open. I always have liked the colors. I think the painting is good. They're just really sweet. They're fun to put in a kitchen. And this one is number 4 and is $15. So $15 for number 4. If this rooster is to come home with you, please leave your information in the comments. Next up is the Royal Copley hen. Always thought these were great. They're perfect in the kitchen. They're right out of the 1950s and they just have this great color, good face, This one does not have a paper label. That was washed off or was never applied. It does not have a solid base, so it's not marked Royal Copley, but it's a well-known piece. This one has a tiny little glaze scrape right at the crest that I want to represent because I believe in honest representation. I don't think that you'll ever really notice it. He's cute as can be. It's $15 and he is number 4. So if you're interested in owning the Royal Copley hen for but I don't think you'll ever really notice it. She's very sweet. She's ready to come live in your kitchen, and she is number 4 for $15. So $15 for the Royal Copley hen. Item number 4, please leave it in the comment if you are interested in this piece, and the first comment is the one who will get the item. These bangles are a lot of fun. These are 1980s and 90s vintage. We have the speckled orange, the blue with polka dots, and the leopard on the right. They are definitely Cyndi Lauper looking. I think they're a lot of fun. If you remember that video, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Well, these are fun. And they are approximately 3.5 inches in diameter. So a lot of women can wear these. Too big for my man hands. These are number 8, A, B, and C. A is speckled. So 8A is the comment if you wish to have the speckled one for $10. 8B if you want the blue polka dot one for $10. And 8C if you want the leopard one for $10. I think this thing is just as cute as can be. This is 1930s. These are little Scotty dogs with painted polka dots. This is something that somebody did as a wood cutout. They used thumbtacks for eyes and colored them in. It folds. This was something that was truly made out of just whatever somebody had, because you can see this is part of a crate on the back. I just think it's such a cute little folk piece. It's right out of the 1930s when FDR was president and his little Scotties made a big hit and everybody suddenly loved Scotties. They became quite a deco icon. This is $15 and it is number 10. So please leave number 10 in the comments if you wish to have this piece for $15 plus shipping. And please look for the reply to know if you are the high bidder. And please look for the reply to know whether you are the winner. Up next, this is a genuine bluebird. I'm happy to be able to show you a bluebird, and I'm happy to be able to show you one at a very reasonable price. This one has both the paper label and the signature on the bottom, dated 1993. It's funny to think that that's almost 30 years ago now, but these are vintage, and they are cute, and they are collectible now. The price of this one is $15 and it is number 13. So if you wish to have the bluebird for $15 plus shipping, please put in the number 13 in the comments and then look for the reply where I'll tell you if you are the winning person who got the comment in first. Next we have these neat damascene jewelry pieces, and we've got 3 of them here to sell, so let's take a look. They're each different in their own way, but they all share that damascene design that was very popular in Spain and Italy and other parts of Southern Europe, and really caught on with jewelry in the 1960s in particular and into the 1970s, which is when these pieces date. On the left we have the gondola. In the center we have about a 2.5 inch oval, and on the right we have cufflinks. So the left 2 are pins, the right one is a set of cufflinks. These are going to be offered at $10 each, and they are number 17A, the gondola, 17B, the oval pin, and 17C, the cufflinks. So please, if you are interested in these, put 17A for the gondola in the comments, 17B for the oval pin, and 17C for the cufflinks. I think these are all very nicely done. The condition is very good, and I think for $10 each, they're a rather good deal for somebody, possibly even a reseller depending on how you sell, but definitely something nice just to wear or to look at or use as an adornment on a package. I've actually seen people put pieces of jewelry on packages as part of a gift. Here's a fun lot of little soda fountain items. I would say that they were Americana, but the bottle is Canada Dry, And this Coke symbol is from Asia. Things go better with Coke, that was their slogan back in the 1970s. And then the blotter has got the Sprite Boy, and that is from approximately 1960 to get a free Coke while you're at the pharmacy. These are all selling for $5 a piece, and they are number 24A, the Asian Coke pin, $5. Number 24B, Things Go Better with Coke pin, $5. Number 24C, blotter, $5. And number 24D, Canada Dry Bottle, miniature bottle, $5. Please put 24A, B, C, or D in the comments if you are interested in these items. Here's another fun jewelry choice. On the left we have a 1960s vintage American flag pin. It's about 2 inches. It's something that somebody really enjoyed wearing a lot, and it has this sort of a finish on the back that you see from pins around 1970. The set on the right is actually not exactly a set because the settings are a little different, but the 3 pieces are Arctic opals from Alaska. So they look like clips, but they actually are this type of clip. They tend to hold on well without being real bad on the ears, and that's important. This little necklace in the middle. It does appear that this is set in sterling. The earrings are not. The choice of the flag or of the Alaskan opals is yours to make for $10 for the flag and $10 for the 3-piece opal set. And the number is 28, so the flag is 28A for $10, and the Alaskan Arctic opals are 28B for $10. So please put 28A or 28B in the comments if you're interested in these pieces. This is the Waterford Millennium ornament. Isn't it pretty? When the Millennium came in 2000 on Times Square, of course the Waterford Crystal was the material used in the ball that drops on Times Square. So they made a commemorative of it specific to the Millennium. It's a very pretty piece. It's got the original Waterford label. It's wonderful quality, and it is $20, and it is number 29. So if you're interested in the Waterford Millennium ornament, $20, number 29. Well, we have some jewelry for this sale. These 3 pieces are all Trifari crown mark, which means the older Trifari mark, 1970s and earlier. These are all gold tone. This pin is really interesting to me. It's open work, it looks like a palette. It could be worn this way, it could be worn this way. It definitely looks like something that would be fun on a scarf or a jacket. This is a very neat modernist design, I think, with the brushed gold tone in the pendant. And on the right we have this interesting, more balanced swirl. It's not asymmetrical like the first one. All of these have the Trifari crown mark on them. And let me find an example of that there. Hopefully you're able to see, but right where my thumb is, that is the Trifari mark with the crown. These are $15 each, which is a great deal for Trifari. And they are number 33A, 33B, and 33C. So $15 each. If you are interested, then this piece is 33A, 33B, and 33C. And again, please leave a comment to have an opportunity to own these items. The person whose comment is timestamped the earliest will be the person who gets the items. And we will reply to you in the comments as to whether you are the person who got the piece and how to proceed from there. I thought these were fun and different for the bibliophile. These came from an estate sale in Michigan, and I think they're very cute. They are little ceramic fiesta men on wooden bookends, made sometime around the late 30s. There was a big interest in Mexican design and colors because of the advent of California pottery, and patio living. And so these little guys are a result of that. I have them turned face to face. Of course, you would put books in them this way. They seem to be on some sort of a nice wood. Looks like it's actually walnut with a nice cherry stain. They are $12 for the pair, and they are number 37. So please put 37 in the comments if you're interested in the Siesta bookends for $12 plus shipping. Here we have two very cute Bakelite items. On the left we have a folding pouch with little clothespins and one little push pin. This is going to date to the 1940s or early 50s. And it's got its snap, it's in great condition. And then on the right we have this neat piece, which is a file, nail file. You could use it as a letter opener as well. It's a souvenir of Chicago, Illinois with a wonderful little painted terrier on it. And these are $18 each. They are number 42A, the pin set, for $18, and 42B, the Chicago dog nail file, for $18, 42B. These miniature shoes are a company called Pipkin and Bonnet. These were made about 20 to 25 years ago, and they're very sweet. They represent French fashion shoes. This one on the left is the Restoration Pantoufle from 1660, imagine that. And the one on the right are the French mules from 1750, and I thought they were very cute. I know there's a lot of people who collect shoes of glass, but here's an opportunity to collect a different kind of miniature shoe that are just very sweet and pretty realistic for reproductions of something from hundreds of years ago that we never see in real life. So I thought they were very cute. They're $15 each, and they are very cute. They're $15 each, and they are number 44A, the maroon, or 44B, the blue. So please put in the comments if you're interested in these at $15 for each pair of shoes in the box. 44A on the left, 44B on the right. This bottle has a Napoleonic wreath style to it that I find interesting and intriguing. And it is Bohemian. It's got the Czech Republic stamp there. Czech Republic means after the fall of the Berlin Wall and after the separation of the Czechs and the Slovaks. So that's sometime in the 1990s. So it's not a wildly old piece, but it is a very handsome and well done little decanter. It would be perfect for cordials. It is number 49 for $17. So $17 for the gilded Bohemian glass decanter, number 49 in the comments. If you leave the number 49 and say I want it, if you are the first person to leave that comment, it will be yours. I always get a kick out of taking a picture of a camera with a camera. Well, here's a pretty good camera. This is a Kodak Retina 2. These were some of the first Kodaks to feature German lenses. And you can see there, it's a xenon, 50 millimeter. It's in nice condition, everything works on it. These are fun, a lot of people just like to have them to decorate with, but this one actually we're seeing more and more young people taking up film photography again. If they're serious about art photography, then that is something they want to learn. It's in good shape overall. It is priced at $25, and the number is 51. So if you want the Kodak Retina 2, that's about half of what they're selling for online for this model. So go ahead and put 51, and if you're interested, it's $25 plus shipping. I know it looks like it's in prison because of my porch railings, but this is a McCoy vase here. And it's a nice double open handled vase. That was a little bit harder to do. They had to apply a handle already formed with these three pieces. Now this one has a glaze skip. McCoy was famous for having glaze skips. This is actually a factory flaw. It is not a chip. And you can tell because it's got a little glossiness in there, like, well, we tried to get the clear glaze to stick, but we didn't have any white glaze under it. So that's why you have that glaze pop. A lot of McCoy was made for florists, and so it's rather rustic and not always as well formed in this era. But that is a lot of its charm to collectors today. It goes well with cottagecore, it goes well with farmhouse. It's really a neat thing to see people really appreciate and respect the more rudimentary pottery like this. I think it's a very cute piece. It is priced at $18, and it is number 53. So number 53, the McCoy vase. You can see the McCoy mark in the middle there. It's $18. If you would like this piece, please put number 53 in the comments. And again, everybody do look for my reply, because I will be notifying the person who has the comment in first to let them know that this is going to be their piece. Here we have two 1950s amber necklaces. The one on the left splits deliberately to make it a bit of a collar, and that's a neat look because it, well, highlights the person's assets. And on the right, this one is nice because it's got the two-toning where you have this citrine as well as the amber, and so that sets that off. These are both made around 1960. Jewel tones were popular, gold tones were popular, and they are becoming popular again. So I think it's a timely thing to have these out. These are $15 each, and they are number 57A, the collar, and 57B, citron. Well, this may make a hit with our Canadian viewers. I think this is a really neat silhouette. It's for Canadian pride. It's a thermometer. It's clearly a late 1930s piece, and it is set with a postcard of Little Fish Island in Chester, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is one of those very pretty places in North America I have not seen yet. It will date to about 1940. If you like silhouettes, this is a unique one, and I do ship to Canada. This is $17 plus shipping, and the number of this piece is 62, $17, number 62. Next up we have Sidden Stricker. These three bowls measure approximately 8 inches, and they're very pretty fused glass. Sidden Stricker is no longer alive, but the factory that bears his name continues. They're really pretty pieces. It's perfect for spring. They are $10 each. We have the pink, the beige, and this nice lavender purple. And they are at $10 each. Number 65A, pink, 65B is beige, and 65C is for lavender. So 65A, B, or C. And if you will please let us know in the comments. If you want all three, you can put 65A, B, C. Sandicast dogs are made overseas, but they have been made since the early 1990s, and they are indeed vintage. Some of them, I believe, are out of production as well. And the detail is really good on these. It's a ceramic. It feels like spaghetti poodles. There's the Sandicast label. I think that's the original label from the 1990s era. And this little guy, he's very sweet. He would like to come home with you, I'm sure. And he is $12, number 67. Number 67, the Sandicast Poodle, for $12. Now these may take a minute because I really need to show you their... Now these may take a minute because there's a few of them and they all are different from one another. This is Anne Klein. I have a group of 3 different scarves for sale in this choice, and this one is a nice silk with a very pretty flower. It seems to have almost an Asian influence. Bright jewel tones. We're starting to see these come back in the market. Our second choice is by Perry Ellis, and it has birds because, well, we're coming into spring and the birds are coming back. It has a nice floral border, leafy border, and there you are with the bird, and it's signed Perry Ellis. None of these appear to have any stains or damage of any sort. The third and final one is a floral print by Echo. And yes, we are seeing interest in this label as well. This has a nice sort of soft pastel floral that could work for spring or fall, and also has a grayish aspect, so it could go with a lot of different outfits. All of these are $15 each. And the red one is Anne Klein. Whoa, they're going to carry off in the wind here. This will be fun. Doing this outside is definitely a new experience. So we have Anne Klein, and these are $15 each. This is 69A Anne Klein, $15. 69B Perry Ellis with the pretty birds for $15. And Echo with the range of floral pastels for $15. This is a nice selection here. These are 17-inch drape necklaces made of genuine lucite from Japan. The one on the left is a neat magenta color. The one on the right is more of a citron yellow. The one on the left is a newer extension, so it has been extended with a new clasp. The one on the right has the original 1970s clasp and the original label. These are $20 each, and they are number 75A and 75B. 75A, the $20 lucite strand in the magenta, 75B in the citron. This is a Chinese Mao Zedong watch. There is Fearless Leader on the front. It's a pocket watch. It opens up. There he is on the inside, and it does actually run. They do not have a very good movement, but they do run in this case, and that's what makes it a little more special. Mao Zedong can be yours, comrade. $20, number 79. Number 79 Mao Zedong watch is $20. This cute little guy came from a 1950s bathroom. Well, actually, he came from California. He is by Clemenson's Pottery, and this is a very nice example of their mark. The California Clemensons with the two children holding up the big drum. These were made in the 1950s. This is a razor bank. People use them as coin banks now. But in the old days, you put your spent safety razors in them, and that way you would not be cut. This is not actually damage on the edge. This is a glaze pop from the factory. So it's in great condition, no cracks or chips or any damage at all. It is priced at $17. Number 82, Clemenson's Razor Bank, $17. Here is a very pretty, large, chunky, smoky rhinestone necklace from about 1970. It has the original catch. It measures about 17 inches. Has a very nice cluster of stones. You can see how they refract the light when you have it up and have some movement to it. This is only $18, and it is number 86. Number 86, $18, the smoky necklace. Well, this very flashy chapeau was from Disney World. You had to go to the theme park to get this one. I have it turned on so you can see it flashing its lights at you where dreams come true. This is $8, and this is number 93. $8, number 93. And our last items for your consideration are from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. These are the wands. These are the ones that they are not going to make anymore because now they want you to get the interactive ones. They've changed what they're doing quite a bit. So this is the original old school now wand. That one is Hermione Granger's, and this one in here is Harry Potter's, which of course looks a little different. The wands are starting to be collector's items because they're changing what they do and taking these off the market. So the Harry Potter wands are number 99A for Harry, number 99B for Hermione, and they are $20 each. 99A and 99B, $20 each, the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger wands. Well, thank you so much for coming and seeing the items we have for sale. Thank you for purchasing if you decided to do that. That's great. And even if you didn't, we hope you had a lot of fun watching this. And I want to refer you on now, if you're watching this as the video comes out, to Trusty Huckster Mercantile. Please go to his YouTube site next. He is the sponsor of the sales, and we are very grateful that he put this together, and his is up next. So check out what Patrick has for sale, and we will get these orders out to those of you who wanted things right away. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again somewhere in the fun and fascinating world of antiques and vintage. Bye for now.